front.
Hello.
The November 3rd, 2025 council meeting is now in session. If you're able to, please stand, take your hat off for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want to welcome everybody who's attending in person tonight, or if you're watching online, we will try and make sure that when council members address, either answer questions or make statements, that they'll say their name and their ward, because sometimes the feedback we're getting is they can see everybody at the dais, but they don't always know who is actually talking. So we'll try and at least make the announcement of who it is. We have our treasurer, Mr. Hersey, with us tonight. Thank you for being here. And at this point, we'll go to 1.3, roll call, please.
Okay, Rosenberg. Present. Mallard.
Here.
Lotz.
Here.
Stoffel.
Here.
Carney. Here. Tony.
Here.
Roach.
Here.
Newcomb. I believe he's absent. Hudson.
Here.
Blackburn.
Here.
Vorse.
Here.
Campbell.
Here.
Parchman.
Here.
Ford.
Here.
Thank you. 1.4, approval of the minutes. The minutes were attached in the agenda tonight. Do we have any questions? Or first of all, do we have a motion to accept?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 1.4, the minutes from October 20th? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We do not have a public hearing tonight, so we're going to move into our city presentations. We have two, both somewhat of a patriotic nature. We start with 3.1, and that is a proclamation declaring the month of November National American Indian Heritage Month. So tonight is a night that we, along with many other communities across the countries, are celebrating National American Indian Heritage Month. This is a time to honor the rich cultures, traditions, and lasting contributions of Native Americans. So I'm going to come down now, and I'm going to have some of my friends from down there join me up as we read through the proclamation. Tonight from the Office of the Mayor, National American Indian Heritage Month. Whereas the history and culture of our great nation have been significantly influenced by American Indians and indigenous people, and whereas the contributions of American Indians have enhanced the freedom, prosperity, and greatness of America today, and whereas their customs and traditions are respected and celebrated as part of a rich legacy throughout the United States, and whereas Native American Awareness Week began in 1976, and recognition was expanded by Congress and approved by President George Bush in August of 1990, designating the month of November as National American Indian Heritage Month. Whereas in honor of the National American Indian Heritage Month, community celebrations, as well as numerous cultural, artistic, educational, and historical activities have been planned. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Eric Van Hook, on behalf of the City of O'Fallon, Illinois, hereby proclaim that November as the National American Indian Heritage Month in O'Fallon, and urge all of our citizens to observe this month with the appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities. So I'm going to turn it over now.
Thank you, Mayor. We represent the Daughters of the American Revolution, and as such, that means that one of our ancestors, way back when, 250 years ago, served in the American Revolution. Now, a lot of people think that was just white men who did that. Oh, no. Native Americans did, Black Americans did, even women did serve and support the American Revolution. So that's why it's very important for us to recognize all of those people who made contributions. Now, we do have one of our members who has a heritage. Peggy wants to tell you about it.
Well, thank you. I happened to bring a picture of my 5 times great-grandfather, who I found out was the chief of the Cherokee Nation in Tennessee. So I'm here tonight to honor him and to honor the DAR, and for all the men and women who represent all the different ethnic portions of our country. So I thank you for doing this tonight on behalf of my grandfather.
Thank you so much for
Thank
letting
you.
us do
Thank
that.
you. Okay, kind of keeping with the patriotic theme, if we could have our members from the American Legion join us up here at the dais. As everybody knows, we're celebrating, this is your 250th anniversary of the United States, and the American Legion has a very generous donation to our city building, so I'm going to turn it over to their commander, Herb Roach.
Thank you, Mayor, and thanks to the council. What we will be doing tonight is presenting one of 11 flags that our American Legion Post has purchased and presented to the city to honor the 250th anniversary of our country. And knowing the heritage of our community and knowing the amount of veterans that we have, veterans and active duty here in our community, we know that this is something that the city wants to be a part of, and so therefore we wanted to furnish 11 flags that would fly on the 11 flagpoles that the community takes care of and monitors. We are very fortunate in O'Fallon. We have 2 very good veterans organizations, the VFW and the American Legion. Matter of fact, I would just mention that during the month of November, both of the posts will be having activities. Of course, next Tuesday, the VFW has a very nice Veterans Day parade throughout the city. And on Thanksgiving, our American Legion post, along with the Lutheran Church activities, but we will be doing with the Moose at our American Legion a free meal from 11 to 1, which will consist of turkey, ham, side dishes, desserts, and so forth for any of the families that need a little helping hand or just need to have a meal on that day. And we already are increasing what we anticipated by about 50% with what's going on with the lack of payment to our government employees and our military. We're anticipating a bigger turnout in the past. So again, I would just like to thank the council, thank the mayor and the city for flying these flags in honor of the 250th anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Do you guys want to stand on this side so you can have the flag in the background?
And you stand in the middle. I don't want to leave this for you.
I was going to say, I can't wait to watch this.
And we also made sure that it is a flag that is made in the U.S.
Once again, thank you for your generosity, and we will proudly fly them over our city buildings. Okay, thank you. That's all for our city presentations tonight. We're going to move into 4 public comments. This is our first of 2. Just a reminder, this portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any member of the public wishing to address the council. The Illinois Open Meetings Act, 5 ILCS 120/1 mandates no action shall be taken on matters not listed on this agenda. The council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the matter to committee. Please provide the clerk with your name, speak into the microphone, limit presentation to 5 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Do we have anybody that would like to make public comments tonight? Please, you can approach the microphone.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi, I'm Jen Cooper. Who's the city clerk? Oh, hi, I'm Jen Cooper. Hi, Mayor, city council members. Thank you for letting me speak. I'm the new director, or it's my second year, taking over the O'Fallon Community Thanksgiving meal over at Faith Lutheran Church. As you know, I don't know if everybody knows that Linda Benedict started it with her husband 2013, so we're going on year 12. I'm just looking for help promoting the meal. We have yard signs, flyers, your social media. Also, I would like to do an alderman challenge to help promote the meal. If anybody who would want to take a yard sign, take it to your favorite place in your ward and take a selfie and then post it to the Thanksgiving page on Facebook. So would anybody like a sign? Yeah. Oh, and I'm in Ward 3. Okay. So,
Yeah, if you...
thank you. We just need volunteers. I have sign up. I gave him some flyers. There's some QR codes for sign up Genius links for volunteers, items we need, and then an Amazon wish list. We served about 400 people last year. We are expecting to serve a heck of a lot more. So anything helps, and anybody that needs it, doesn't need it, just doesn't want to cook, come hang. So thank you.
Thank you. It's very generous.
Good evening, Council. Tommy Yates, Ward 4. My question is, and maybe you can answer it, maybe you can table it for me. When concerns are done in our subdivision, like right now, there's work being done in the South Street subdivision. We recently had sewer repair work right there at the corner of Whitehall and Westminster. There's a cable line being installed throughout the neighborhood. When these things are being done, can we be notified ahead of time? And the reason why I'm asking that is because it helps us to be able, if we need to pull cars off the street, like when you all do a repaving, y'all make sure we know so we can get the cars off the street. As I've been going around and asking, I want to find out when they get into my street and my area, I've actually been talking to the contractors. The other day, when they were doing the repair work on the sewer at the end of the street, I went to turn and go down the street like I normally do. Here's a sign saying blocked off, closed. Now, I had an appointment to get to. If I had known that ahead of time, instead of me making a U-turn in the street, turning to somebody's driveway, I could have gone the other direction. Consequently, also today, they're out there laying the fiber optics in our neighborhood. One gentleman across the street from me, he left and came back home. Here's the equipment blocking his driveway where he couldn't get back home. Luckily enough, they helped him out, move their equipment so he was able to get back in. They were blocking my driveway. I had to ask them, can you move, please, so my wife can get back home from work. It's just a common courtesy to let us know ahead of time when these things are happening so we can make accommodations. Like I said, like when they do the street paving, we know to get off the street. But just to see them spray painting the areas where they say they're doing the locates, we know they're coming out. We don't know when. But it just helps if we can get some type of advance notice when these things are happening in our neighborhoods, in our streets, so we can better be able to help them out. Because basically, we're trying to not impact them. Because if they have to stop and do what they're doing to move the vehicles, that's an impact in their time. So help us help them.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else tonight that would like to make public comments?
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. I'm Doug Gaines, O'Fallon. Sorry, I'm used to the county board. I'm Ward 5. Tonight, I'm here to sound the alarm and demand you choose a side. the people you serve, or the machines that silence us. Several times over the last 2 years, I've stood before you and the St. Clair County Board with undeniable evidence, sworn testimony, technical proof, and whistleblower revelations that our electronic voting machines are not tools of democracy, they are weapons of theft. And yet, silence, complacency, slumber, it is time to wake up and act. Here's what a 20-year-old election systems insider swore under oath in a 2.5-hour deposition. 1, the software is deliberately rigged. Bugs are not accidents, they're backdoored to rig elections. 2, a hidden tool called SAES Data Utility, embedded in the electronic voting machine since 2010, lets insiders inject 2 to 3% vote shifts across every machine in St. Clair County. That's enough to flip city council races, county seats, and even state races with zero trace. 3, ballot images are swapped in memory and log files are erase themselves daily, wiping evidence in multi-day voting. 4, audits are theater. We're only shown what the vendor allows us to see. 5, engineers in Venezuela and coders in Serbia configure these machines, linking them via virtual private networks to foreign servers where U.S. election results are tweaked in real time on election day without detection. This isn't conspiracy, it's sworn testimony, and it's treason against every O'Fallon voter. This is why we must rise with one voice and demand a single election day without machines, no excuses, no apathy. O'Fallon can lead and make this happen. This council and citizens O'Fallon have the power to stop this. We don't control the county's machines, but we can amplify our voice. I call on the council to draft a resolution and pass it in the next meeting, demanding St. Clair County scrap every electronic voting machine and immediately transition to hand-counted paper ballots. France hand-counts 67 million ballots in one day with volunteers. New Hampshire does it with town clerks and neighbors. Hand counting is transparent. Anyone can participate and observe. Verifiable, paper does not lie and facilitates an audit trail. Unhackable, no foreign servers, no erase logs, no flip votes. Citizens of O'Fallon, your council and the county board need to hear your roar with clarion call for free, fair, and transparent elections. You've seen the evidence, you've heard the whistleblowers. Will you let foreign coders in Serbia pick your mayor, your alderman, your sheriff, or will you stand and force the county to act? History will record this moment. We've all been given this time to choose a side, and we must choose wisely. Will you be leaders who defend the Republic, or ones who look the other way while the Republic is stolen? Will you craft and vote yes on an election integrity resolution? Citizens, will you rally your neighbors and flood the county board with calls, emails, and show up to speak out at meetings? We all must refuse to fund, support, and certify another rigged election. This is not about party, it's about power. Who holds it and who steals it? The machines are counting on your silence. Don't give it to them. I have a detailed breakdown of election voting machine vulnerabilities referenced directly from the 2.5-hour sworn deposition. I will send a soft copy to the mayor and the county clerk. I can leave a hard copy here with the council if possible.
Yes.
I'd like to thank you for your time. Before I do, serious consideration and courage to act. God bless you guys, God bless the city, and God bless the republic for which we fight.
Thank you. And if you want to leave those over with Misty. Do we have anybody else that would like to make public comments this evening?
Vern Moyer, Ward 3. As you know, I always criticize the warrant report, and let the public know where the money is being spent, where it's going. Some of the items are budgeted and some of them aren't. So I'm just putting it out there so citizens know where the money goes at. For the warrant this week or this month, number 570 is $3,224,110.66. I noticed that some money was spent at Ace Hardware for $1,300 for a broom, dustpans, paint, tape, bricks, and towels, and pest control items. Interesting. Amazon paid $600 and some odd for basketball storage, bins, organizing equipment. Wow, let's see, when I seen when the Katie Caven Center that was torn down, there was a lot of that, like basketball equipment, lockers, and everything else just went away and away. They didn't even thought about salvaging that. The field house has got a feasibility study of $11,500. I noticed in the credit cards for Commerce Bank, there's a lot of travel expenses in there listed for the park, admin, finance, and whatever, but there's no names tied into that, to those dollar bill amounts. I don't know who's doing the traveling. Okay, I know it's those departments, but who's the individuals? You got a $11,500 and $4,400 and change. You also move on. I'd skip that other one. You went in Dell and you bought, I guess, replaced $50,900 and change for new computers. I hope it was in the budget. We have the waste haulers, another $10,500. EJ Equipment for a new 2025, I guess it's a vacuum suction truck for $591,426 and no change. Bought some trees for the park for $4,200. He paid Hanks for his work being done on wood stream sewers and the drawings and the work for the drainage on North Cherry. I noticed that finally that maybe we're paying Holland off, because the notes here it's 17 of 17 unless there's some other money yet to go to him. But he's getting $20,280.35. And then 2026 IMFL Risk Managed Associate Membership, $261,075. What do we get for that kind of money? LW Construction, some more repairs on the emergency trunk line, $8,600. We put a fence around the playground out at the park. That's $6,157. Another maintenance bill for cleaning the building for $31. Supplies for the work on the trunk line at $55,900 and change. And ready mix, we spent $1,756 and change. I'm running out of time, but I'll mark my notes and we'll come back to the rest. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make any public comments at this time? Seeing none, we will move on to the clerk's report.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. I have nothing tonight.
Thank you. The mayor's report. We have the Chamber of Commerce municipal update. That's November 5th at the Regency Conference Center at 11 a.m. We have Together O'Fallon Workshop, November 6th at the Knights of Columbus, 6 p.m. Again, that's affiliated with the O'Fallon Public Library. We have the annual Veterans Day ceremonies on November 11th at 11 a.m. at First Baptist Church, and the parade at 2 p.m. At this time, I would also like to make sure that everybody's aware we will be going into executive session this evening for litigation and possible property acquisition. We will not be taking a vote when we come out. So that is all I have for the mayor's report. So we will move on to resolutions. We will start with 7.1. Mr. Parchman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution adopting strategic plan for fiscal years 2027 through 2029.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 7.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mylard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Motion carries. 7.2, Mr. Rosenberg.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk to sign an IDAT joint funding agreement for the resurfacing of West State Street and Obernieferman Road for the use of motor fuel tax in the amount of $723,000.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 7.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mylard.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. 7.3, Mr. Rosenberg.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute an engineering services agreement with Horner and Schifrin, Inc. for the Highway 50 at Greenmount Road project and for the use of motor fuel tax funds in the amount of $297,435.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 7.3? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mylard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Our final resolution, 7.4, Mr. Rosenberg.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an engineering agreement with Millennia Professional Services of Illinois, LTD, for the Deer Creek subdivision drainage improvements in the amount of $238,700.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any comments or discussion on 7.4? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mylard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will now move on to ordinances, first reading. We'll start with 8.1. Mr. Parchman, please.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to make a motion to consider on first reading an ordinance amending Title III, Chapter 31, City Officers.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any comments or suggestions on 8.1?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
is this where we need to make the motion to amend the ordinance to change the language?
It is, and for those of you that either watched or attended the community development, or I'm sorry, finance and administration meeting, Councilmember Roach did make a motion to clarify some of the wording, which better captured the spirit of what we were trying to accomplish. However, we had talked in our retreat that when that happens, even though the Finance Administration Committee may have all agreed with it, we still will keep the original language on until the council meeting. So it's presented to all council members. So at this point, if you would, Mr. Roach, if you could make that amendment.
Sure. I make a motion to amend the ordinance to change the language from encourage to shall establish residence within a 10-mile radius of the city corporate limits.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion on the amendment?
I know I'm outvoted here, but if the intent is for them not to live in the city, I don't see the difference between 10 miles and 30. So I'm just sharing that. I'll support it tonight, but I think we're limiting ourselves from a long-term standpoint.
And I also agree with
Councilmember Blackburn, I think we are. And I know there's been a lot of discussion with residents finding it that they're involved with the city, but I've also heard that residents don't think that should be the stipulation to the position.
Okay. Do we have any other comments?
Just one more thing. Actually, I was a former employee of the city of Fairview Heights, and I can tell you when I worked for that organization, I didn't live there, but I was all about the success of that town, and I still am today, even though, I'm not. I know Andrea used to work for the Village of Shiloh too, so sharing that as a former public servant there.
Okay, thank you.
My comments, promise.
And that's, yeah, if you guys would state your name and your ward, just so the people online know who's making the comments. But do we have any other comments? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so just to clarify, you were voting on the amendment.
Right.
There'll be a second vote depending on how this amendment goes.
Okay. Roll call, please. And this is for the amendment to...
For the amended motion.
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Roach,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative?
Mylard,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
You've already got first and second, so you just need to vote on that.
Okay, thank you. The amendment passes. We have a first and a second, so now we will vote on the amended motion.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Roach,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative?
Mallard,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Carney,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will move on to 8.2. Mrs. Lotz, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that we consider on first reading an ordinance amending Ordinance 623 zoning districts of the City of O'Fallon, Illinois, development known as Aloha Pools located at 105 Otto Court.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any comments or discussion on 8.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Hudson,
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative?
Mallard,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Carney,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will move on to 8.3. And again, Mrs. Lotz, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that we consider on first reading an ordinance adopting the 2021 ICC Family of Codes with the recommended local amendments.
Second?
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any comments or discussion on 8.3? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Blackburn,
Yes.
Vorse,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative?
Mallard,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Carney,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Roach,
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will now move on to 8.4. And again, Mrs. Lotz, please.
Thank you. I move that we consider on first reading an ordinance regulating development in floodplain areas.
Second?
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 8.4? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Vorse,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative?
Mallard,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Carney,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Roach,
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. That's the end of the ordinances for first reading. We will move on to ordinances for second reading. And 9.1, Mrs. Lotz, please.
I move that we approve on second reading an ordinance amending Ordinance 623 zoning of the City of O'Fallon, Illinois, development known as Zap Thai, located at 106 and 107 West Highway 50.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 9.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative?
Mallard,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Carney,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will move on to 9.2. Mrs. Lotz, please.
I move that we approve on second reading an ordinance amending Section 157 of the City of O'Fallon Code of Ordinances requiring planned use approval for tobacco and vape shops.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 9.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative?
Mylar.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. And our final ordinance for second reading tonight is 9.3. Mrs. Lotz, please.
I move that we approve on second reading an ordinance amending Section 157 of the City of O'Fallon Code of Ordinances regarding the creation of a new zoning classification.
Second?
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 9.3? Any discussion or comments? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative?
Mylar.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will now move on to the second portion of additional public comments. I'm not going to reread the disclaimer. Everything still applies from the first session. If you would like to make public comments at this time, please come forward.
Vern Miller, Ward 3, continuing on in regards to the warrant. I noticed there's also a Service Pro service gave to cleaning up out at, I don't know what it was, for vandalism for $5,500 and change. I wonder what that was. The subsurface face solutions for a radon detect receiving system for $10,000 and change. I was wondering what that is. TWM is doing some work on the North Cherry Street and the East Highway 50 trail for $60,425 and change. There's some, I guess, some cameras been bought and paid, and then you got some more. So I guess totaling $24,101.61. And then Woody's system, $21,992.84 for a switch. I hope it's a make or break switch that you need for, I couldn't figure out what it was, and I'd like to what that is. I appreciate seeing all the aldermen up here, but I'm hoping that Ward 4 gets 50% more coverage because the individual isn't here. I was wondering what was going to be done on the Vincent's and Troy Scott Road. I know stop signs are out of the way, whatever, but you know, you ever start considering putting some dangerous intersection signs up? Maybe even put some yellow flashing lights on top of that for the people out there until we end up having somebody die there and it'd be the memorial crossing, which is not very nice to hear, but it's eventually going to happen. Statistic-wise, it's going to happen eventually. And I just was wondering what the city was going to do for their 250-year celebration since we've seen the flags that's going to be flying, and I just wonder what the city was going to do for their 250, and if there's been a committee formed yet for that. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Does anyone else have any public comments this evening? Okay, seeing none, we will close public comments. We will move on to staff and council member comments, and please state your name and your ward if you have any comments tonight. We will also use this opportunity, I'll turn it over to our interim city administrator, Grant Litteken, to see what questions he can answer from tonight.
Thank you, Mayor. So there was a comment earlier about construction in Southview. There is a lot of work going on right now. Most of it is connected to I-3 running fiber, and I think the individual actually stepped out, so we'll reach out to him separately. If they do not put door hangers on your residence while doing that, please let us know, because they are required while they're running fiber in front of your house. But they informed us they're going to be running 23,000 linear feet of fiber in the Southview area. There was a question about the IML RMA bill. That is our annual insurance premium for the entire city's general liability, workers' compensation. And then there was a question about Woody's. I don't know the specifics, but Woody's is the company that does all of our dump trucks and heavy machinery. So there was something in repair there. And then the 250th committee is a discussion point we have started very soon, and more information to come. That is all I have tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Do we have any comments from our members of our leadership team?
I can answer a few more. The VACCON truck, the $591,000, that indeed was a budgeted. It's a shared purchase with Public Works and Streets. I'll let Andrew do the Serve Pro. And as far as the, when we talk about travel expenses, there is not enough room to put every single person's name in there. But again, if you'd like to stop by, we'll be happy to show you any of those invoices. Again, we're limited with the space in our comment section.
Yes, I have a number of things I just want to address really quick. The number one was the Amazon basketball storage. There was no basketball storage in the old building. We had old wood bins that were attached to the walls, and they went down with the ship, so we had to buy new storage bins. The field house was budgeted. The feasibility study was budgeted, and that was in this year's budget. We did replace a lot of the trees that we lost in Community Park from gall or whatnot and the construction, so we replaced about 85 trees throughout the parks over the last 3 weeks. Holland Construction, the $23,000 payout was for the pool. We do have one more bill from Holland that will close out the gym, and then that will be completed for the Community Park project. The playground fencing, again, was a budgeted item, and we had many requests from residents who have children with special needs who are flight risks. Parents can't necessarily get them before they run into the road or whatever, so we did erect a fence around it at the suggestion of our residents, just to slow down the kids or contain them so they're not a flight risk into the street. So that's why we ended up putting a fence around the community park playground. And finally, the Serve Pro, we had $10,000 worth of damage to the community park playground, to community park restrooms, the original outdoor restrooms. Somebody lit something on fire in there, and it decimated the building. So we had to have Serve Pro come out and do it. We had to replace some utilities in there. We had to repaint it. So there'll be a number of other bills coming for those repairs. That was an insurance item, so we will turn those bills into insurance and get reimbursed minus our deductible. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone on the council have any comments tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Jessica Latz, Ward 2. It seemed like a very run-of-the-mill meeting, so I don't want to lose track of the fact that I'm so grateful because the council tonight took 2 actions that are going to help some residents in our ward, Ward 2, that have been in desperate need of some floodplain relief. This has been years in the making. It took the right people in the right positions at the right time. But 2 actions that we took tonight are going to go a very long way to help these 15 residents. So I want to thank the council, specifically the mayor. When he was an alderperson, he made a motion to bring, studying this sooner in the budget process, and then has provided excellent leadership during really difficult meetings with residents. The feedback I've heard, they are grateful for being heard. They're grateful for the immediate actions we're taking with the ordinance change and things done in the future. But I also specifically want to thank our Director of Public Works, Jeff Taylor, and our Director of Community Development, Greg Anderson, and their teams have done such a good job. This is truly a community effort, and I just want to thank you. It's years in the making, and it'll be years before it's actually solved, but the city committed tonight to spend millions of dollars to help provide this relief. We'll get the sidewalk on Seven Hills. Like, I'm thrilled. The Christmas came early for Ward 2, and I just want to say thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Do you have any other comments tonight?
Yeah, Jim Blackburn, Ward 5. Right before this, I was able to attend the first part of the Swansea Council meeting where 2 of our officers were recognized and awarded Lifesaver Awards for their actions on October 7th. That's Officer Ben Sosa and Officer Mike Shoemaker, as well as Clayton Prophet, a Swansea police officer. So just wanted to share that.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, thank you for your comments. We will now move on to reports. We will start with community development. Mrs. Latz.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We last met last week, October 27th, had a fantastic meeting, got a lot done. Everything needing council action was taken care of. Our next meeting is scheduled for next week. Right now it's scheduled for 6 p.m., but check the website in case that changes.
Thank you. We will move on to 13, Public Works. Mr. Rosenberg.
Thank you, sir. We last met on October 27th. The draft minutes are attached. Everything that we needed to take care of has been taken care of. And our next scheduled meeting is for the 24th of November, 7 o'clock. But check the website just to be sure the times don't shift.
Thank you. We will move on to 14, Public Safety. Mr. Blackburn, please.
Thank you, Mayor. We have not met since the last council meeting. Our next meeting is November 10th at 6:30 p.m. Check the website for changes.
Thank you. Moving on, Parks and Environment, Mr. Vorse, please.
Yeah, we have not met since the last council meeting, so our next scheduled meeting is next Monday. Check the website for details.
Thank you. And Mr. Parchman, Finance and Administration.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We last met last week. All of our items have been taken care of. The draft minutes are attached. Also attached is the IML conference feedback. It was brought up by a citizen that they wanted to know what was the money for IML was spent for. So the comments from the council and the points that they brought back are attached. So if you'd like to see those, please read. We do have another couple items, 16.2. So I'll make a motion to approve the budget to actual report for the period ending June 30th, 2025.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 16.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Ballard.
Yes.
Latz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford. Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Mr. Parchman, 16.3, please.
All right, the last item was 16.3. I'd like to make a motion to approve warrant number 570 in the amount of $3,224,110.66.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 16.3? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Ballard.
Yes.
Latz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford. Yes. Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Motion carries. As I mentioned earlier in the mayor's report, we are going into executive session. Those that are watching online or the Zoom broadcast, when we come back into open session, that link will not be restored. However, as I mentioned, we will not be voting on anything this evening. So I need a motion to go into executive session to discuss possible litigation as well as the possible acquisition or sale of property.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Roll call.
Latz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Ballard.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries at this time. If you're not a member of our leadership team or council, you will need to vacate the council chambers.